Welcome back to another episode of Be Sure to Cook. Today, we're going to be making a seafood cabbage boil. So stay tuned and let's do this. All right, we're going to cut some vegetables here. I've got a white onion. I've got a little red pepper and a little green pepper. I just got a little bit. I just sliced off a little of each. A couple of garlics. Today, we're going to be using Kabaso sausage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sausage. Usually I do it round, but I'm not. I'm going to do little square blocks. I have a bag of frozen shrimp that I unthawed in the refrigerator. I'm going to just clean this shrimp. This is all the ingredients that we need for our seafood boil. 1/8 of turmeric, a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash blend. I like this. A teaspoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, a whole tablespoon of Cajun season mix. Because it's got to have Cajun in it because it's a seafood boil, a cabbage seafood boil. Cracking some black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of a hickory smoked flavor. It's going to take a whisk and I'm going to mix this all up together. So I like to taste my seasoning, make sure it tastes good. If you don't taste it, you don't know if it tastes good, you don't know if it's going to go on your food. My cabbage, but I'm going to tear off a couple of the first leaves because I don't like the way they look. I got through peeling off some of the ends of it and getting it all nice and pretty. I rinsed it off and I'm going to cut off the bottom of the cabbage. This is the core. And then this is what I got to dig inside and get this core out. So let's try to do this. I'm just going to brush this all over with butter. Probably say, why? Even inside, guys, because I wanted to have some type of flavor. So, okay, so here is that mix I made. And here's what the special thing about this mix. You remember at the end, I put in a smoked flavor season. You know how you do cabbage and you want that bacon and all that if you're not doing with bacon and all? This is already has it in there. So it's got that smoked flavor already in there. So it's like you're cooking with a ham hock or bacon. So I just want to sprinkle this all over it. Use a tablespoon of that melted butter. To this butter. So I want both. Then I'm going to add that wonderful garlic. Remember that garlic we had? I'm going to add that. I don't want it to burn. So it's not going to burn because it's not hot enough. Then I'm going to add those onions right in there. Or you can add the onions first if you want and then do that. I'm going to add those peppers, those red bell peppers also in there. Cooking all this together. I'm going to add those green bell peppers in there. Got my little spatula here and I'm just stirring up all these vegetables with the garlic. About a tablespoon of olive oil. This is my sausage. My pan is nice and hot. I hear it sizzling. And I got the sausage in here. We're just gonna spread them around with the olive oil. Make sure they see how they glazing. So I know these sausages are gonna get cooked good. Corn. I'm gonna mix my sausage with my corn because I want a little bit of everything. And I'm just gonna toss this. Since it's all been pre-cooked, I'm not gonna cook anything else. So there it is, cooled down. And now I'm gonna throw some shrimp in here. Remember those raw shrimp? Because guess what? Shrimp don't take that long to cook. It don't take long at all. I'm going to mix this all around here because all this is going to go in the oven. So what we're going to do is we're going to stuff this. Make sure we stuff it with shrimp and corn and all that good stuff you like for a seafood boil. Because that shrimp is going to cook like crazy. So now I put all that around it. I stuffed it. I put it all around it. I'm going to pour butter inside of it. I'm going to put the rest of that loose butter that we had. and I'm going to pour it all around. Now that butter, my butter here is it's butter and it's like a margarine like. I like that because it helps it to me. I mean, instead of having just a lot of oil, it's like a margarine butter. I pour it all around. Then I'm gonna lift it up on each side, and I'm gonna take the aluminum foil and I'm gonna make it like a little pack here. All that's gonna cook at the bottom. I've got two little pieces of aluminum foil going one way and one going the other. I kind of cuffed it like a little package. I'm going to pick it up. See, all the bottom of that is the cabbage and the rest of the seafood. I'm going to put it right down into a pan, and I'm going to place this in a 350-degree oven, and I want it to cook, and I will be watching this. This is so delicious. So let's do it. Here it goes, going into your oven. All right, guys. I think my cabbage is done. It's been in here for about, I gave it 25 minutes and gave it another I'm saying about 45 minutes actually, because that cabbage has to cook all the way through. And I kept looking at it. I put a little top on it, and I didn't want to, this is it. Look at that. This is this is completely done. I'm going to set this on a plate. Lift all of the cabbage out and put it on a nice platter. There's the juice and stuff. I'm going to lay the rest of this. Remember, I put this on the side, guys, to make that look, really fancy and stuff. This is my seafood cabbage boil. And guess what? I did not make this alone. You and me, we did this together. And honey, this is good. It was so good. I had to pause the camera and eat what I had on that plate. And I was getting down. And the whole camera crew wants to get down. So I've got to go because they're hungry and they think this is delicious, which it is. The seafood cabbage boil is something that you should make for your family. Cook it the way you want it. If you want to leave it in there and cook it a little longer, maybe you don't like a little crunch, maybe you just like it really, really soft, cook it the way you want it. Because honey, if you do this recipe, you ain't gonna never want to do nothing else again but this recipe. Hey, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye.